All right, we are back from big Memorial Day weekend. We took Monday off just for the holiday, but we are back with another episode of OBB, and this one should be one of the more interesting ones because there's been a lot of injuries over the weekend, and there's been a lot of big wins, and a lot of different opinions on what's going on. So, Khalil, if you want to bring it right to your first topic, like normal.
Yeah, man. Uh, First off, the Lakers took a horrible loss in Game 4. I think LeBron didn't play the way I would have loved to see him play when AD went out. He was not aggressive at all.
They're playing the same way the whole series.
Yeah, I know, but I would think with AD out, he would at least shoot a little more or look like you gave a fuck.
Just like I'm not even worried about LeBron right now. The big topic right now is Anthony Davis and his groin. The MRI said he had a groin strain. I don't know what the timetable of return is. I don't think he's playing
They
tonight.
said about a week.
So he's not playing tonight. Most likely not.
Probably not.
The Lakers are, if LeBron wants to play like that, the Lakers are in big trouble. They probably won't win another game.
The Lakers are 19-17 without AD. Chris Paul's looking better and better as each game goes on.
He's getting healthier.
The role players for Phoenix, Cameron Payne, they look great. They're gaining that confidence.
Mm-hmm. Starting to shoot well, too.
And that's scary. That's scary. But LeBron has to turn back the clock. I'm putting this all on LeBron in this Game 5.
It has to be. If AD's out, LeBron's got to win this game.
I am looking for a Game 6 Boston-type game.
Mm-hmm. Back in Miami?
Yeah, when he was with Miami. That's the game I'm looking for.
I will say really fast that I'm starting to get really tired of this Anthony Davis over and over and over with the injury. And most of the time, in my opinion, we talked about this last night, a lot of them are just injuries during the game, and he just is like 20 seconds, and then he's good to go, and he'll drop 35. I can't watch him go down anymore.
To me, that's what's concerning, that he does get hurt a lot. He grimaces, he makes the dumbass faces every other play. But at least he finishes the game. And it was kind of scary that he didn't finish this game today. Well, the Game 4 on Sunday.
Yeah. I personally, as a fan, I wouldn't want him to play tonight because if I'm a Laker fan and he plays tonight and he looks a little gimpy, but he's still playing, he should have just finished that Game 4 and went up 3-1, and then he could have got 5 days off. Let them close out the series without him and get your rest.
That's tough.
I can't see him play tonight because if AD has anything like close to a good game, it's not respectable as a fan, as a Laker fan, because I would love to be up 3-1 right now, especially at home, losing at home.
Honestly,
I put it all on AD.
3-1, 3-2, 3-3. As long as we win the series, I could care less how many games they do it in. I'm just being honest.
Especially now, because this is probably going to be one of the biggest teams the Lakers will play if they continue to win.
This will probably be the best team they play
through
the whole playoffs, like you said yesterday. You said that yesterday. This will probably be the best team they play.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know.
All playoffs.
They're so tough to watch, the Lakers. Like, just as a fan, like, every game is the same.
Yeah, I know.
And truthfully, I don't know how they're winning all these games playing the same way. I mean, they have crazy talent on their team, but
you got two of the. Well, I don't even think Anthony Davis is a top 10 player after this year.
A top 10? He's gotta have to be a top 10, I think.
He's probably 10 or 9.
But he's definitely not top 5 anymore.
He was number 2 coming into this year, according to ESPN.
But he played really well in the playoffs.
Deserved it. More than deserved it. But he's about to slide. KCP's looking like he's coming back today. That's what
big.
They said.
KCP's a good defensive player.
That's what they said. But this game's all about LeBron. LeBron, you have to bring it from start to finish.
Yeah, I need LeBron.
Enough of getting people involved. I hate that. I feel like that is why it's not unanimous of who the GOAT is. I'm a Michael Jordan guy. Michael Jordan's the GOAT to me. But LeBron, if he was a little more like aggressive in terms of scoring, and it's tough to say he averages 27 for a career.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like patterns. He'll score 10 straight, then chill out.
And do his thing.
Try to just get everybody involved.
It's so tough to watch for me. I don't know why.
It's tough to watch too.
And it's not clean basketball. It's like even when the Lakers go on their runs and they make these highlight plays, it's like
no, for a good 3-minute stretch, they'll play perfect basketball. It happens like once a quarter. for 3 minutes.
It's so
They
strange.
play amazing, like 20 straight points. And that's when LeBron's at his aggressive. I think LeBron. Well, he understands. But to me, I personally think the more aggressive you are, the easier it is to get guys involved instead of you.
Oh yeah, 100%. Instead of just purposely
trying to pass. And
which I mean, he does get him involved, but he needs to.
He needs to be.
the guy.
He needs to come out with that Game 6, 2012, Miami Heat versus Boston face. If I see that face tomorrow, I will bet for a win.
It's tonight.
Tonight, excuse me. Tonight. It's tonight.
I'm really like, I'm not a Laker fan. I'm not a Suns fan. I don't care. But I'm just rooting for the Lakers to win because that's the only team I can see. I want an entertaining NBA Finals. And if the Nets make it, it's the only team from the West that I think has a chance. They just, I swear to me, it looks so bad. They don't want to win like crazy.
They don't. They're looking like they think it's just going to be a turn off, a turn on thing where they just are going to turn it on. This team is way too good for that.
Way too good. But their stars are playing like assholes, man. They're not trying.
LeBron is not trying. Like game 3, I believe, or game 2. I think it was game 3. He came out aggressive in the second half.
Yeah,
that's what I need to see. If LeBron has to shoot maybe 20 to 25 times today, like a real 20-20.
A real 20-25, yeah. I mean, he should be every time.
Like he's getting to the cup when he wants to.
If he plays like he has been, he's just nonchalant, getting people involved. They're gonna get blown out in Phoenix tonight.
Oh,
and LeBron's gonna be sitting there like this.
100%.
And I'm gonna be like, you know what, LeBron, that's on.
I don't like when they're down 10 and you're still trying to get guys involved.
It makes no sense.
LeBron, stop throwing those soft passes. He threw 5 of them.
Mm-hmm.
7. He had 6 turnovers, I believe, on Sunday. 4 of them were just lazy outlet passes. Balls floating in the air for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's I don't know what he's doing. He's obviously like he knows.
Maybe I don't know. I want to say he's not healthy or he doesn't look healthy.
It just doesn't look like.
But I've seen him drive. The explosiveness. It's not where it was, but it's still there.
It's still way over the middle of the packet.
I want to see LeBron James have actually, like, I think 2 days ago or yesterday was the anniversary of LeBron scoring 29 of the 30 against the Cavs in 07.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see tomorrow. That's what I want to see from start to finish. I'm not saying kill yourself in the first 5 minutes, but at least put pressure on Phoenix.
Play like LeBron James can play.
Play like how LeBron James should play.
And I'm very sorry for everyone out there. I kept saying Lakers in 5, and it should have been if these 2 stars wanted to play like they should, but they just are not anywhere near what they're supposed to be doing.
I mean, Anthony Davis,
the interest level looks kind of
Anthony Davis rebounded well after the first game, 34 in both games, ultra aggressive, a lot of free throws.
Game 2, he got hurt twice too in like the first 5 minutes.
But I don't think you understand.
Now he's hurt again.
I don't think you understand. I don't care as long as he finishes. I don't care unless he finishes and plays well. He can make any face he wants to. He could grab anybody. But if he's going to give me 34, 35, I will take that.
Well, he won't be doing it tonight if he's not playing. So
he won't do it tonight. And I just hope that he could at least be 60%.
60% is fine because if LeBron plays like himself, you guys are winning with AD at 60, and then you give him some rest.
If he wants to, can win a game by himself. He just has yet to do it.
He can win many games in a series by himself.
Like
it should not be 2-2 right now.
It should be. Phoenix.
That last game,
Phoenix won that first game, and Phoenix took this game. They knew they were not playing how they should, so Phoenix jumped on it. They deserved to win that game. Game 4.
They did. Like a beast again.
They did. Ayton, they can't stop him.
Cannot stop him.
They can't stop
Unbelievable.
him. So, I mean, we cannot guard a fucking pick and roll.
No.
It's horrible.
If you watch
there's no effort. You know Chris Paul is not driving all the way to the cup.
Yeah. Bro,
I don't understand.
There's no effort.
There's really no effort.
Lakers,
but I expect them to clean it up.
All right, let's go over to the other side of LA in the Clippers-Mavs series. The Clippers back-to-back wins. Luka Doncic is hurt again.
On the road.
Luka Doncic is hurt again, and it seems like it's a big injury. I know it's his opposite. It's his shoulder
neck.
Than his shoot. It's like it's his shoulder
neck.
strain.
It's his neck. They're saying it's his neck.
he looked not like himself at all. They got killed.
He went 9 for 24.
They had 19 points.
And he
on a
shoots
very
over 50% against the
percentage.
Clippers. But
If Luka's hurt, the Clippers are going to take it.
But I said the Clippers will win the series now.
Yeah, if he's hurt,
the Clippers will win the series.
I think they're going. And Kawhi's balling. Paul George is playing well.
Kawhi Leonard and Paul. I'm gonna get, especially Paul George. I'm gonna really talk about.
Can we get some respect on Paul George real quick?
He is playing amazing. He's playing great. Pandemic P. It looks like he took the vaccine.
He may have got the.
It looks like he took the vaccine because although he's not shooting well from three, but everything else he's 25 8 and 4.
Will fall.
25 8 and 4. He's playing 50% without the threes.
You know, I like he's playing really strong in the paint. He's going to the rim and he's using it.
Exactly.
He's a strong dude.
Exactly.
He's a strong dude. He's a very strong guy. That goes like underappreciated around the league, but
Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, if they could play like this, they might go to the finals.
I'm just talking about the first round right now.
They might go to the finals. Because I would think they'll beat. I'm not high on Utah. They're getting by because it is Memphis, but
I still like Utah a little bit. I mean,
I don't, because this fourth quarter is literally Don or die. He has the ball in his hands 95% of the time in the fourth quarter, which I love to see from a star.
Yeah, from a star.
I'm not killing him for
it. LeBron would do that.
But I'm just saying that in the fourth quarter, they're kind of a one-trick pony.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I mean, unless they're hitting their threes though. But
I mean, it's still Donovan really takes over. I mean, he's one of the best young players in the league.
But
he takes over in the fourth quarter. That's kind of all they do.
Mm-hmm. But if I'm a Mavericks fan, I'm shitting my pants right now over Luka's injury. Because
hell yes.
Last season, he had the ankle in the first round, and that like the first couple games, and then that started bothering him. And they lost in 5, right? The Mavs?
6.
Oh, because he hit the buzzer. They had a chance last season, but the ankle bothered him, and I thought damn well they were going to easily win this series, but now he's got the shoulder, or the shoulder going to the neck, whatever strain he has.
But I knew the Clippers would win Game 3.
They had to win Game 3.
I knew they were going to win Game 3.
But Game 4 was a bloodbath. It was disgusting for Dallas.
Game 4 was horrible. Like, Game 4 was really bad.
And that was his first game with the injury, really.
And they're saying Luka made tremendous progress between these couple days, so hopefully he's better than 9 for 24.
We're going to have to find out.
I mean, unless Hardaway wants to go 7 for 9, Finney wants to go 3 for 3, Cleveland wants to if they want to shoot high-ass percentages, it's not going to happen.
But,
it will. I mean, unless that happens, I can't see.
And, I mean, Kawhi is just putting this team on his back right now. He's outstanding.
And Paul George.
And Paul George.
Don't leave out Paul George because he's playing like he got the vaccine. There's no more
I'm going to
pandemic.
have to start saying that. No more pandemic. The pandemic
vaccine
soon to be over. The vaccine peak. I like that. All right. Do you want to lead into the next one here? Because I know you like this guy a little bit.
Topic 3. We are going to talk about the Philadelphia 76ers and Joel Embiid's newfound injury.
Knee soreness. Yeah.
I hope.
This guy, too. He's just injured all the time.
I mean, but what can you do? You can't blame him for it. Yeah, I mean, it happens. It happened.
Oh my gosh! Bro, is it a real knee soreness or is it like they were up 3-0? They probably could have won the game without him for the rest of the game. They lost. Is he gonna play next game? Probably not.
He will play. He will play. Because the last thing.
Damn it! All I needed was Washington to win one of the first 2 games, and if the knee soreness was real, then they had a chance.
Last thing you want to do is play around, especially you got. No matter how bad Washington is or what their record is or what seed they are, they still got 2 very high-level players.
Two guys.
Yeah.
The rest of the team is
2 high-level players, which can actually win you a series. So
offensively,
they better stop playing around. And what I tell you, Washington went to that hacker Ben Simmons thing, 2 for 14 this year.
Yeah. But I mean, it's 3-1.
But they're playing desperate. The same thing Miami should have did. They're playing desperate.
R.I.P. Miami.
That was bad, man. I had faith in you guys, man. You guys really sold me.
Were we here for the sweep, or was that over the weekend?
It was over the weekend. Jimmy really sold me.
Yeah.
I almost busted out a tear.
He's so locked in.
You can't post no shit like that. That's like the Paul George shit.
Bro, come on.
Come on. That picture, he looked like he was about to win the championship with that picture.
Milwaukee's Instagram and Twitter accounts were going crazy on Miami fans.
Yeah, as they should. They killed them.
Oh, okay. So now that we can talk about a little bit of Milwaukee series, big stat: Bryn Forbes, I believe, 50 points this series, the whole series. Jimmy Butler, 48.
I saw that
in 4 games.
I saw that. Jimmy Butler's looking for the max though.
A max contract for 48 points in 4 games,
Jimmy Butler's looking for a max.
and they're gonna give it to him too, which really sucks.
They better. But at Miami, I think Miami's going to attract somebody.
Who's that somebody? There's not many guys out there right now.
Maybe if it's not even a Kawhi or a Chris Paul.
Maybe a Dennis Schroeder. But like
Chris Paul should seriously think about Miami. They don't have a point guard.
I can't give Miami. I mean, yeah, that's true. But
they already are a finals team.
Nowhere near it this year.
We're a finals team.
Nowhere near it this year.
Chris Paul get Jimmy Butler right in the race because Chris Paul just elevates guys.
Chris Paul, Vio, Jimmy Butler, Bam, Duncan.
I like that lineup. I like that lineup a lot.
Somewhere in there.
I like that lineup.
I don't know. That's for another time. But
yeah. But back to Joel Embiid. If he's going to be sore or hurt come in the future,
and it's not even about this Washington series.
They might lose to Atlanta because it's looking like Atlanta. I was wrong about the.
Well, I mean, if Embiid's out, they're not going to dominate the paint like they should in the series. I don't think they'd lose, but
they would have a really good chance of losing to Atlanta
if he's completely out.
I think he's out or not even great because I think Joel Embiid has to be either there 100% or he's just not there.
So, bro, this NBA right now is killing me with the injuries. I'm just looking for good games, and these injuries are unbelievable.
I mean, I expect the Sixers to still close this series out, but it's gonna be trouble in this next series.
Yeah, they should probably close it out in the next game.
It's going to be trouble the next series.
Hey, I mean, I guess it would make it interesting.
Or even the series after.
Yeah, I mean, if you're actually hurt with a knee, maybe it's sore, maybe it's precautionary, maybe they thought they could give Embiid some rest. I don't know.
Yeah,
but these injuries, man.
Ben Simmons has to turn up. Ben Simmons.
I love Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons in his career to me has underperformed.
I thought he had a ceiling where everyone thought he was going to go, but I mean, he's playing good, but it's just been like this the whole time.
I think he has underperformed to me.
I mean, yeah, you could say that.
They were calling Shaq and Penny 2.0.
Nah.
I don't
That's out
see
the
it.
window, but
I don't see it, but he doesn't do it for me.
I like Ben Simmons. I just need more.
I need more because it's not even like he's getting double-digit assists.
No, he probably averaged like 7 or 8.
So number one, he can't shoot. Not even a mid-range or a foul shot. He's not really aggressive going to the basket.
And when he is, he is.
That's the problem. He isn't all the time.
Yeah, I know.
Just like LeBron. But at least he's done it for 18 years.
Yeah,
Ben Simmons is 23, 24. LeBron had 24. Nobody was keeping him from the rim. LeBron last year, nobody was keeping him from the rim.
Ben Simmons is going to have to step up. I will say, I didn't get the splits, but I will say when Embiid is out, Simmons tends to be a lot better.
And also,
like the numbers jumped.
Yeah,
crazy.
but also they're under 500 without him. So what is that getting you, essentially?
Well, right now that's just going to get me a win in the series. That's all they need.
They will finish the series. They will win the series 100%.
It's just another way to do it. If you need Embiid to sit him out and just win the game.
They should. I mean, if he's really feeling some type of way.
Even if Washington comes back 3-2, they're not nervous. Like when they're playing, they're dominating them.
Russell Westbrook needs only a little bit of juice. He just got a little more because Simmons.
You know what I love? Yesterday, I believe.
He has to shoot better though.
Shot like hell. Led the team to a win though. It's unbelievable. Like how was his win?
Well, that's
21 damn rebounds, 14 assists.
That's what great players do.
I love Russell Westbrook for that.
That's what Hall of Famers do. They find even if they're not shooting well or scoring well, they will impact. You will feel them out there.
Come on, LeBron.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't even feel you out there.
I just see your dumbass running around like, I'm not.
Like even Kobe in rest in peace in Game 7 of Boston 2010, he didn't play. He didn't shoot well.
He didn't shoot well at all.
He shot 6 for 24, but 15 rebounds and 15 free throw attempts.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Find
defensively. You know how Kobe was defensively.
Yep.
He's there. Like you feel it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different feeling when these great players step on the court.
I'm so frustrated right now with the NBA and some of their players, man. It's just.
I'm frustrated with.
Killing me.
I am frustrated for the simple fact that
I think every
we're not
NBA
going
fan,
to see a Nets-Lakers finals.
That's not true. It could be true.
It's not. The Lakers healthy or not healthy.
If they get past the Suns, who are they going to?
Lakers healthy or not, I don't know. This team has me in a daze right now. This team is really messing with my mind. Because whether they're healthy or not, even when they were healthy, they haven't. It's not the same.
Yeah. It's not the same.
It's not the same.
They look like they have no interest at all in every game. Unless they turn up and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, LA's back. Like I'm a victim for it. I have said it.
I said it on the show. I thought the Lakers were bad. But you can't not be aggressive. That's like you just can't. You can't.
Right.
Like LeBron, they can't keep you from the paint. You could basically jog.
So if Embiid's out for a little while or he's not himself, you don't like them at all to win.
They might have to
anything.
do something with that team.
Yeah, they probably. I mean, either way, they
have to
anyway.
do something with that team. You can't. It's the same story with them.
It's consistent, but it's not winning.
It's the same story with them every year with Philadelphia. I was a proponent of trading Ben Simmons or Joel Embiid. I don't think Joel Embiid's that untouchable.
I used to think coming into the season, I was like, all right, you could trade. I'd rather build around Simmons.
No,
I was wrong, definitely. But that's only because when I see Simmons without Embiid on the court, he's disgusting.
Because it's not even like you could build teams around Jason Kidd. He's not going to get you 25.
No.
He's not going to get you 20. Some seasons he might not give you 17. But just him out there alone
like
makes
Chris Paul.
Yeah, him out there alone is just such a different. He got the Nets to the finals.
I don't know what Philly does though, because they got the point guard. They have
the point guard. They have the center. They actually have a well-rounded team.
They have a pretty.
They have a well-rounded team.
But what
all
five?
The
guy be?
All five except their whole starting five except for maybe Seth Curry can defend you.
Yeah, I just don't know what that extra piece would be. I have no idea.
I couldn't tell you.
They have Tobias. Maybe move Tobias. I love Tobias though.
But
think about it. They had Tobias.
The only thing you could get
Simmons and Jimmy Butler, and that wasn't enough.
That team, yeah, but Joel Embiid injured in that playoffs again.
Injuries.
It took Kawhi a buzzer beater.
You can't blame the guy, but I mean it's a problem.
It is a problem, and the Sixers should actually
should
look into that because if you could trade Joel Embiid.
The trade value in the NBA is not crazy anymore, though.
It's not. But Ben Simmons, I think teams are still kind of really high on. So
I would be.
I'm looking at Portland saying, what have you guys done? You guys are just going to keep being in the playoffs and losing.
Trade Dame for Ben.
I'm looking at that.
Pieces like
I'm looking at that.
And stuff.
I'm looking for maybe even a Chris Paul move this summer.
We're going to have to wait and see.
And you get rid of somebody, maybe Tobias, sadly.
Yeah. Feel bad for Tobias. He's been everywhere, but
Tobias is a really solid player.
I think maybe they should try to get him more involved. He is pretty involved.
But that's not going to win you a game. That's not going to win you a game.
Philly's a little screwed right now.
He's great. Philly's always been screwed. I have been consistent with this. If Ben Simmons can't even knock down a 10-foot jump shot,
nor a free throw,
or a free throw, they will never win the game. Ben Simmons is their best passer. Nobody seems to know how to get the ball into the post without him being on the court.
Mm-hmm.
I watched that a couple times when I was down in Virginia. I was looking because me and my uncle were talking. He said Ben Simmons should pass and go, pass and move, pass and go, so he's not on the same side as Embiid. But he still can't shoot.
But he kind of has to be on that same side because that skip pass over it has to be a shooter.
No, he said he wants to pass it and then him right after he passes it, go away.
If he goes away, that would be like where a shooter would be.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to say. So you have to bump everybody down. And I'm like, he's the only one. And he didn't believe me until he saw it. He was like, yo, like, you was right. Like, it's sad. Philly needs to get – even Kyle Lowry would help them out a lot. Because to me, Ben Simmons should play 3.
Yeah, but Simmons is like only good with the ball in his hands, I would say, because that's where he strives. He can't play off ball.
He's going to have to – he has to learn how to shoot. He has to. He has to.
Might be a little too late.
It's not too late. He's still 23. If he could get to be even a
30%.
30%.
But he needs to shoot. I think he can be a 30% shooter, but they don't have him shoot at all. Like
he has to shoot. It's not whether they have him. He has to shoot.
It's not even a thought during the game.
He doesn't even try to shoot the ball. He doesn't try to shoot mid. That's what really gets me. If he was like an okay mid-range shooter, but just couldn't shoot threes, I'm not pressing him like.
I mean, that helps him.
I'm not pressing him. I'm really not pressing him. I don't care the fact that he can't shoot threes. It's just really sad that he can't make mid-range shots.
Get some attempts.
He cannot shoot mid-range shots. That's what's disheartening. He can't shoot at all.
It's frustrating.
At all.
All right, so the rest of the series, you got Philly no matter what. You know.
Philly no matter what, but I mean, even Philly's future, it doesn't look great. Because if I could do a trajectory, they are probably going to be. They're not going to be a top 5 team in 5 years.
I mean, if they stay like this, they will be a top 5 team, but that's that
one
top 5 team that never is going to do anything.
Because I honestly think Dallas, Utah.
I don't think Dallas. I thought
in
Dallas.
5 years, Dallas, Utah.
One more guy for them.
So that's 5
Dallas.
years. But as of right now,
we'll see what happens.
As of right now, to me, they looking on upside, they are going. I feel like they will be more successful within the next couple years.
We're gonna have to wait and see.
I will have them, Dallas. I'll have Utah. I will have
Milwaukee. And then, I mean, we'll see where the other super teams are. Because there will be more super teams.
Whatever super team wants to emerge.
Probably about 2 more by then, 3 more.
Philly got to do something. Or just blow up the team.
All right, let's go over to Boston. Another incident on the weekend.
Yep.
Fan thought it was okay to throw a water bottle at a player's head. Kyrie Irving. I mean, their excuse is, well, he stepped on the logo. Well, don't lose the game don't let him put 40 on your head. Like, he deserves to be able to step on that damn logo and feel sorry about throwing a damn water bottle at his head. Fans are outrageous right now. Even
stepping on the logo, fans, you got to remember, you don't play for them. You don't play.
And how disrespectful a real question.
You don't play.
Maybe we should poll this. I like this question. Is it more disrespectful to go into Boston, drop 40 on your team, and walk out with an easy win, or to step on your logo? Because either way, they should feel disrespected both times. Because they're sorry. Don't get mad that he dropped 40 and went home.
Exactly.
With no issue. An easy 40.
Easy. But I'm just saying, the fans got to stop, man.
Maybe throw a damn water bottle at Tatum's head after, even though he had 40.
Yeah, they threw the water bottle at the wrong person.
The wrong guy.
Actually, in the wrong direction.
Yeah,
everybody on their team should have got.
Throw that Chloe. Throw that Smart. I don't give.
But that's besides the point. But the fans got to stop this bullshit. It's
getting outrageous. We saw last night in Washington, the guy
ran on it's going to become a trend.
Why are we running out on the court?
I feel like during the rest of this playoffs, you're going to see it every day.
It's just there's like no intent.
The NBA should put in a rule where if fans touch players, run on the court, or something, they should be charged with something.
No, they're going to be.
Because that ban for life, it's okay.
And they're going to be.
It's whatever.
Did you see what the Boston fans are trying to do to Kyrie?
What?
In I think it was 2018. Remember when he threw that ball in Denver after a big loss?
Mm-hmm.
I think the guy who threw the water bottle is getting charged with throwing like a.
He is getting charged.
What's the word? Like a weapon or something?
Assaulted weapon.
They're like, yeah, Kyrie threw the ball into the fans in 2018, so they're trying to press him on getting assault with a weapon. It's
yeah, but that's in Dallas. In the NBA,
Denver.
The NBA already has those rules in place, so you can't get
Fans
charged.
are unbelievable right now. I don't get it.
It's
Be a fan.
It's dumb.
Support your team.
You're just
yell at your team when you need to.
You're just being able to get back in. Why even jeopardize that?
Right. I can't if they.
In the first place, like I said before, maybe they should push the seats up.
You know what I'm kind of
Push the
seeing?
seats back.
It's kind of a trend with these fans, right?
It will be a trend.
Boston.
You will see this every day.
It was Boston fans down 3-1. It was the Knicks fans down 3-1.
It was 1-0 at the time.
It was 1-0 at the time, but look at it. It's these sorry teams. It's Washington last night, down 3-1. Yell at your team. You can do whatever to your team. Don't throw nothing at them. But
it's kind of dumb. It's now that you said it. It was always the losing.
Yeah.
Except for Philly, when the popcorn got dumped on Westbrook.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. There's been so many.
But I mean, most of them were from the teams that were losing in the series.
Yeah.
So
that's
like being.
You're as sorry as your team.
That's like being angry at the teacher that gave you the test, but you didn't do anything to pass.
Those fans are as sorry as their team.
Exactly. Well, have been because they're still in the playoffs. But
3-1.
You're pointing all your anger in the wrong direction. It's kind of dumb. And the fans, no matter how much you think, no matter how much of a fan you are, you still don't play for them. So there really, really is no reason for you to be that mad.
No reason at all.
Now, if they're doing it just to get on TV, then that's a little different. If they're doing it just to get their 10 minutes of fame, that's different. But if you're actually that angry,
how many people want? What do they think they're going to get some type of clout off of it? I mean, just a laughing stock, bro. You're a laughing stock.
They have been.
Yo, I'm that guy that threw the water by Kyrie. Wasn't that fucking cool?
Good, bad, or ugly. But they are they're getting talked about. Right now, they're getting talked about.
It's weird.
Stephen A. Smith talking about them. Shannon Sharp talking about them.
Our dumbasses talking about them right now, too.
High-level people. We're not high level, but you get what I'm saying. They're all talking about them.
We will be.
Hopefully. I hope so.
I hope so.
But they're getting their fame. And I feel like the minute we stop talking about them will be the time where it'll be on the decline.
Yeah, these fans just got to – it'll calm down.
Stop acting like assholes.
Just stop being an idiot.
Stop being like assholes. Like, we had the question before, is it a race thing? In the beginning, I think
there could have been some questions for a few.
But now I feel like it's just.
Now it's just being dumb.
Yeah. Now it's just not. I feel like it's besides John Morant's family.
I mean that's
and all of them.
I don't even know what to say about that. That's just like unbelievable.
I mean, you see it all the time, and getting banned for life doesn't do anything.
Nah, not at all.
I just really hope that's not.
As an NBA fan as well, I don't want to see that.
We're talking about the fans more than some games.
Yeah.
Which is total bullshit.
And it's the NBA playoffs, and it's the first time fans are back. We're supposed to be like, yeah, the fans are back, and it was loud as shit in the arena, and it was hype. Oh yeah, but then this dumbass ran on the court. This dumbass threw something at. Just stop.
We're not talking about the game anymore.
Yeah,
they're getting what they want. We have to stop talking.
But it's weird though, because they're NBA fans too, and they should know that other NBA fans don't want to see that shit. They just want to watch their NBA and have a good time.
NBA fans.
Fucking idiots, man.
They're dumb NBA fans. I think Kevin Durant was right when he said sometimes I think they see us as just like entertainment.
Yeah, probably. I mean,
and I read this
a lot of them do. I mean, because they don't have no problem. Hey, Kevin Durant, you're whatever they want to call him.
Yeah, snake or whatever.
Snake or.
But my thing is, my thing is keep that same energy if you were to see them in real life. And you wouldn't.
No, that'd be starstruck.
You wouldn't.
Look, it's Kevin Durant.
You wouldn't. Can I get your autograph?
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't spit on somebody. Don't spit on somebody when where you know you're safe. When you wouldn't do that to. You wouldn't even do that to a regular person in real life.
Yeah.
You wouldn't do that to a person in real life. So just because
they don't treat them as people.
It's just straight.
Because they think they're higher, so it's like.
It's not even that they think they higher. I really think it's just they know they'll be seen on TV. They know NBA players are going to support them, so they're talking about it. Then they know, most importantly, they know they're protected. Yeah. They know that they can't run up in this thing. I want that to happen so bad.
I'm
especially from a West,
especially about these fans.
Especially from a Westbrook, when they're already gonna lose.
Oh man.
I would love to see him run up in the stands and take the first 5 games off.
I'm getting tired of
that needs to happen. That needs to get put on notice.
We'll see what happens.
Or start charging these fans, or move the front seat.
You gotta get something anyway.
Not take them away, but don't have them right there.
Yeah.
While you're inbound, don't have them right there.
So we're talking about all these NBA injuries, people sitting out of games. Your girl Naomi Osaka, she dropped out of her matches, but it wasn't for an injury. It was a mental health reason. She wasn't specific, but I didn't need her to be specific. A lot of people deal with mental health issues. I think it's good that she dropped out.
If she
didn't feel the pressure to stay in and not lie to the people and try to hide it.
I think if she wasn't mentally there to do it, she did the right thing. I think she did the right thing.
Yeah, I mean,
she definitely did the right thing, because at the end of the day, it's not a team sport.
No, it's her.
You as a tennis player have to be there, mind, body, and soul.
Yeah.
You're on an island. You're by yourself. You're by yourself. So if one part isn't right, there's nobody there to pick you up.
Yep. I
but even now, fuck all the tennis shit. I hope she is fine. I hope she is okay, and I hope she will be able to return and be, to me, the second best tennis player in the world. I think I really hope she could come back better, mentally sharper.
Well, I would say second best female tennis player in the world.
Yes. Yeah.
Not to single out male versus female, but.
No, yeah. I mean, I'm the second best female.
Because Serena's always my GOAT.
Athlete. Serena's the GOAT for everybody. Yeah. I don't care. Male, female, I don't care what it is. To me, Serena is the GOAT. Like, I'm not a real tennis fanatic head, but when she's playing, when Naomi Osaka's playing, when Coco's playing, I'm watching.
Coco, yeah.
I'm watching.
They're entertaining.
I am watching. To me, those are the three best right now. And Serena, how about that win, Serena?
Big win for Serena.
How about that win, Serena?
No, yeah. But I do give Osaka a lot of credit, because and
it's tough.
I've been through mental health issues for a while, and some of them are just like, you can't do it. You can't deal with it. They attack you too hard. Anxiety, depression. I don't know what she has. Just not being there for her.
I think she said depression. I could be wrong, but I think that's what she said on her Instagram.
It's all. But credit to her. I mean, it's tough. It's tough to actually say I'm going to sit out for this reason. She could have made up an injury, but that's that.
No, I really hope she is okay, and
she'll be all right.
She is a really special athlete, and she's a good person.
Yeah.
From what I've seen,
Obviously
we don't know her from what she has, from how she presented herself. She seems like a very good person. I hope that she could wrestle off the demon she's fighting right now. So prayers and
you got any final closing thoughts for today's show?
Well, I'll talk about the Nets and Blazers a little bit. The Nets will close out this series.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that. Let's talk about
the Blazers will win in 7.
Let's talk about Butch real quick.
Man. So for you guys probably don't know him, but Butch Costin, huge staple in my life for the first 18, 17 years of my life. He passed away.
Just got a quick RIP for Butch. He meant a lot to a lot of people in Oyster Bay.
Yeah.
Such a small town, but he was there for a lot of people. He's
there for everybody.
Big mentor and teacher for a lot of people, especially people we are very close and friendly with. So just gonna bring his name up. I'm not gonna touch it anymore.
Rest in peace to the teacher, the mentor, the friend, and family. Man, he was all that for me and everybody who actually genuinely knew him. And I just hope that he could rest in peace, and there's nothing but love. And yeah.
All right, so that's gonna do it for today. We'll be back tomorrow with more. It should be a very interesting night, and we're gonna keep it moving. Peace out, fellas.